What a beautiful night here at Worldwide Technology Raceway. We are getting ready for our seating brackets. We'll see at the crossroads right here as we are just across Mississippi River in St. Louis, Missouri. Andy Haley, Derek Madison. Here we go, right into it. Derek Madison, D-Max, that fuel lap, S chassis right out front. Andy Haley tucking in here in that second outside zone. Oh, Andy Haley, a big correction. Oh, D-Max, he chokes up.
Loop it out, so.
Wait, I mean, you don't think Andy's is an incomplete?
I didn't see anything that like specifically said that.
It is now the BMW, the Evil Auto Works. Beamer, here we go, into that first outside zone. Haley digs it, well done. And now into that second outside zone. He finds the back end of that BMW right there. He's flirting with that dirt right there. Into that third outside zone. Derek Madison keeping good composure. Haley out front. And now just like that, we are finishing across the finish line. Here we go, and Andy Haley gets the win. And now he's back down there starting the line. Here we go. And Rudy Hansen initiates into that first outside zone. Brudski maybe giving himself a little bit of room here. So now transition to outside zone 2. And good transition. You saw Hansen just come out of angle in outside zone 2. Now going in 3. He definitely goes deeper, but he might have thrown off Dimitri in that chase position. And Hansen loops it.
Every year it's a new thing.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so here we go. Brudski out front. Rudy Hansen in the chase position. Now into that first outside zone. Here goes the Never Settle BMW in that second outside zone. And nice, smooth, fluid line by both the drivers. Look at that. Brudski puts the car in the right place, and Hansen is shadowing him exactly where he should be. Zone 4, holds on, and crosses the finish line. Brudski, Hansen, and there it is. Brudski gets the victory. All right, so here's the rerun battle of Rudy Hansen and Dimitri Brudski. See if it changed the outcome, because it was unanimously Brudski, but that was caused because of the spin. So here goes Rudy Hansen in that second outside zone. And it looks like, again, no slip, no grip. Well, don't trip. Here we go in that outside zone 3, now going to outside zone 4. Let's see this transition. Outside zone 4, Rudy Hansen a lot more confident, a lot more comfortable. Really good line. And Brudski comes up short on outside zone 4 as each. Here we go, Brudski out front. Hansen, let's see if he can stick it to the door. Now that first outside zone, good angle from Brudski. Now transitioning into second outside zone. Hansen looks like he knows in, might have had some contact. Want to see that overhead and really find out. Look at that, Hansen just twisted the screws on Dimitri Brudski. Placement there for Brudski, and look at Hansen just jump up, gets to the side of Brudski. Seems like, wow, yeah, you saw him kind of go back and forth. A 3 vote. So all said and done there. Goes into that first outside zone. He initiates a little slow roll. He comes out quite a bit early. Now going to the second outside zone, you can see Joao Barrion throwing some angle at it. And this looks like maybe got a little bit more car than Kyle, and you can see him just kind of chomping at the bit. Now into this last outside zone 4. There he goes, lunging for it. And that's what I was talking about. So, you know, just pace. Coming out through the start chicane into that first outside zone. Good aggressive. You can see the analytics going down there. Ooh, a little fire popping off there as well. Ooh, Kyle Mohan looks like he on that transition had a correction, straightened out quite a bit. Looked like it was kind of an independent scenario. I think Joao threw him off. Now into that final outside zone. He dials us in. Kyle did make that mistake. We're gonna have to look at it again, but yeah. All right. So Joao Barrion. Definitely wheelman. So listen, Robert Thorne, the AS and BMW. Yo, chill. You can't win the event a by run. Thorne is going for it. And Fiorella, he will be in that Ferrari. And now, here we go. The M-Spec S chassis initiates into that first outside zone, filling all of it. Well done. Now in that second outside zone, the big Fiorella coming down, and it looks like Stuckey gets all the way out there, lacking a little bit of angle there as he approaches outside zone 3, and then dives in on the outside zone 4, and again, it bears repeating. I'm just saying it, not saying it was. Daniel Stuckey's little Hot Wheels of the M-Spec S chassis. Here we go, Fiorella initiating into that first outside zone. Stuckey, you can see he keeps the composure. Now hopping through the second outside zone. Here goes Federico. Stuckey kind of wavering there to keep that proximity. Get into that pocket. Now that last outside zone 4, and Betty. Talk about this. Daniel Stuckey gets the win. And Alec Robbins, he'd again love to get this victory here. And now coming out of the gate, here comes Ben Hobson, that Penwell Mustang RTR. Woo! Looks like maybe a little bumper going into that wall there. We'll have to back that up, but didn't impede the line at all. Looks like settled. You can see the turbo fans go round and deep on that third outside zone. Alec Robbins backing off, giving a little bit of room here. And here comes Ben Hobson at last outside zone, and he does cross the finish line. Driving to the degree that we know Alec can. So here goes Alec Robbins out front. Let's see again. Minnesota boy goes deep on that first outside zone transition. Ben comes through the smoke. Now that second outside zone goes Alec Robbins. Look at that proximity from Ben Hobson into that third outside zone. Shimming on through. Ben Hobson really applying the pressure. So not phased at all in this last outside zone 4. And here goes Alec Robbins. And Robbins goes into the tail end of that tire wall. Are we gonna see Ben Hobson in 32? One driver, Robin Sheeta says yes, Burns says yes, and Eggert says yes. What was it, round?
Yeah, couldn't make the next round. Couldn't make it. Yeah. So came into Orlando. I mean, it was tough. I saw some behind the scenes. I mean, that car was seriously messed up.
Yeah.
It was.
That front left was really tough. So Mike Power, the Type S, number 919, thunders from the East Coast. And cool looking livery, always has a sick livery.
Lots Johnson.
Lots of
yeah. Some earlier.
Banging meats, never settle on basic meats. Here we go, Robert Thorne out front. Joao Perry on the chase position, getting to that outside zone. Look at Joao. Joao, look at that. All right, into that second outside zone, and now coming to the third. He did have some great pressure, and Thorne, look at that dragon bumper outside zone 3 into 4, and Joao Perry on. He snaps back like a snapping turtle and gets a little loosey-goosey in that chase. Gets loose and then just jumps and lunges forward. Here we go.
Exactly.
All right, Joao Perry on. Good angle for him right now, and Thorne, let's see. See, look at that. Just boom. You see it just grab in, dig in, and lunges forward. So Joao into that third outside zone. Good mimicking of angle by Thorne. And now let's see how they handle it. Outside zone 4. Both of them tapping the wall on entry outside zone 4. That thing just crumbles. All right, take a look. Robert Thorne or Joao Perry on. Slide them left for Robert Thorne getting the victory. Now, Daniel Stuckey will lay out. This is a bye run for the M-Spec Performance S chassis. Stuckey advances on. Continue here in our KNNC brackets. I left my wallet. Here we go. Derek Madison, D-Mads.
Oh, restart?
Yep.
I didn't see a light. Or did he?
Oh, is he shutting her down? Brutsky will lead. Mads, give a chase. All right, let's go ahead. Initiate into this first outside zone. Madison said he blew that blower belt off on that first run, and now look, some issues here once again. Maybe not, just had a correction, but Brutsky keeps on keeping on in that lead position outside zone 4. Really well done there. I mean, look at that, maxing out that angle. Those Drift Appalachia events, and assume D-Maz is out. Brutsky is in. It's been amazing to see the technology and the development of these drift cars. So here we go, Daniel Stuckey leading. Thorne gets into formation. Just good, consistent line from Stuckey in the M-Spec S chassis. Robert Thorne tucks in. Look at that, just nosing in, good proximity, third outside zone, now transitioning. Oh, Thorn, he bites up, he checks up, and that's exactly what we're talking about. When he goes to that transition, the car rips up, and it shoots forward, so that'll be a big deficit there for Thorn. Here we go, Robert Thorn and Stuckey. Look at that Manji entry. Holy cow, he is using all the course there. Now he's on a tear right now. This is great practice. He's, as you say, getting the reps in. He's in the gym. He's bench pressing this BMW pieces. Pounds, baby, pounds. As Robert Thorn now transitions to that final outside zone. Stuckey with the late transition. He was hanging that thing out to dry. I'm talking about the wet paint lines. Daniel Stuckey gets the win. Power, the 919. And here we go, the Black Flames going into that first outside zone. Brudski, see him just pedal into position now in that second outside zone. Good angle, good composure from Mike Power. And again, hasn't seen a lot of head-to-head, not even just at this event, but this year has had a bit of bad luck. But the Type S lights are on, it is lit. There we go, across that finish line. Do more, do less. Listen to me, listen to Kodo. Do more, do less. Oh, okay, just cones hit on the chase, so that is not a restart. All right, here we go. So talk about that calculated nature of Dmitry Brudski right now. Seems that he is, like you said, just doing the right things. Mike Power tries to get to the side of him, and Brudski deep in that outside zone 3, hangs it out. Now transition here into outside zone 4. Look at Power. That was flirting with that wall as they cross the finish line, but and 2 votes. Brudski advances on to the finals. We can talk about it. I think we haven't hit the ceiling yet. Here we go. All right, this is the finals here for our K&N seeding bracket. We got Stuckey out front and Brudski. Look at that nice clean sweep. Man, that guy needs he needs a dustpan, because that was a nice broom push around that first and second outside zone. Stuckey, ooh, and Brudski gets lost in the smoke. Stuckey comes up a bit shallow and takes that approach of diving in, leaving, and getting back in. All right, there we go. Brudski out front, Stuckey in the chase position. See how Brudski handles this. You said you think he's going to turn it up, but we talk about his strategy, his technique, how he tries to force the hand of the other driver to make a mistake, but right now, big, massive angle. Little correction there, just to massage it in. Stuckey gets aggressive. Looks like he has to back off. Maybe a little bit of contact here, but Brudski perfect on the outside zone 4. Love that. That was just really calculated. But third place in our K&N seeding brackets. Make some noise for him. He's in competition tomorrow. Make some noise for Mr. Mike Power. Dmitry Brudski getting the win here in K&N seeding brackets. That means second place goes to Daniel Stuckey. Congratulations, Brudski, Stuckey, and Power. Your podium here in our K&N seeding brackets. On behalf of my man Jacob Gens, Matt Sopa, our judges, Brian Verne, and that of Robbie Nishida, Chris Yule, the whole staff. Thank you to Worldwide Technology Raceway. Tune in tomorrow, live 4 Central Time, for Prospect, round of 32 here at Worldwide Technology Raceway. Again, Jacob, I'm Jared Deenda. We will see you guys tomorrow. Send it, Formula Drift Nation.